Parking lot pettiness. I made my weekly trip to the grocery store today. After closing my trunk, I noticed a black SUV with tinted windows blocking the cart return. Full length of the cart, 6 inches from the cart return. No possible way of returning the cart. Clearly, the person is waiting for a parking spot as the store is unusually busy for a Friday afternoon. I wait patiently for about 30 seconds when the window suddenly rolls down to reveal this angry Danny DeVito looking man, pointing his stubby finger to the cart return at the end of the parking row. Instead of starting a battle of wits with an unarmed person, I walk to return the cart at the far end of the lot. Not a big inconvenience for me, maybe another 30 seconds of my time. What bothers me about it is not only the sheer self importance of this guy, but also whoever's job it is to return the cards to the store is now also inconvenienced just because this guy refuses to move. Now for the pettiness. I get back into my car and do nothing but stare at this guy in my rear view mirror for 3 glorious minutes. He proceeds to violently wave his arms to get me to back out of my spot so that he can take it. Nope, ain't budging, pal. He squeals his tires in a fit of rage to get to the now vacant spot at the end of the row, by the cart return. It is only then I carefully back out of my spot and smile at him as he flips me to the bird. Oh, what a joyous day. Park too close to my driveway during a snowstorm? Enjoy digging out your car. I live in the upper Midwest, and as most people that watch the weather know, we have a significant amount of snowfall starting Thursday, and where I am is expected to continue through tomorrow. One of my neighbors, I'm not certain who, otherwise I would have spoken to them, has been parking closer to my driveway than allowed by the ordinance of the city we live in. Ordinance says no closer than 3 feet of the curb line change. During the summer, no big deals. Sometimes it was difficult to get enough space to get my trash and recycle out to the road and still have room to get out of the driveway, but I made it work. Because I know we get large amounts of heavy snow, I put a reflector in the right of way so I know about where a smallish sapling is. So I make sure to not pile up the chunk of road ice. And I figured I would be helpful to people parking on the road and put it at the 3 foot mark. Friday morning after, over a foot of snow has fallen and I head out to go to work. And this car is well past the 3 foot mark. In fact, their front tire is past the 3 foot mark. Another neighbor has parked across the street, and because I have a very narrow street, it makes for a fun time getting my car out. At work, I decide that if I can't figure out who they are, I will have to report them to get a ticket using my city's online app. My day passes, and when I get home, the car has not moved. I check the app, and nothing has been noted. This morning I get up early because I have to clear all of the snow from my sidewalk before someone decides to report it as not cleared. Another ordinance thing. And lo and behold, they still have not moved. This means the plows can't get near enough to my curb to clear some of the snow, so I am left with half the street in front of my driveway not cleared of any snow. Well, I want to be able to get my out of my driveway without getting stuck, so that snow had to go somewhere. And I'm not going to walk it all around the car to get it in the right of way. So I just shoveled it all right up against the front of the car and the driver's side door of their car. As of right now, there is another car parked behind them, so I don't think they'll be able to back away to get around it.
Park in my driveway? We'll see about that. Back when I was in high school, let's say about 1966 or 1967, my family lived not too far away from Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena, where the Rose Parade occurred every January 1st. Huge crowds of people showed up and parking could get congested. One January 1st, someone actually parked in our driveway, didn't ask permission, just parked, locked, and left. Fortunately, in those days, door locks could be opened with a straightened metal clothes hanger. About 1 meter long, heavy gauge wire with a hook at one end, inserted between the frame and the window, hooked around the lock push button, and the button lifted. So we unlocked the car, pushed it into the middle of the street. Don't remember having any difficulty with steering wheel lock, so I guess the car didn't have one. Relocked it and went inside. Should mention that the street had 2 lanes in each direction, plus a car turning lane in the center. Car left in the turning lane. Let's just say the car was towed. Edit. Some troll thought that my use of 1 meter indicates that I do not live in California. So 1 yard. What would you have done?